Wyatt the Word Weaver, internet historian and cool guy. And I am here, and you are here, to learn about the procrastinators. So I know what you're thinking. Oh, Wyatt, who are the procrastinators? Well, I will tell you, small boy, or girl, or whatever you want to be. The procrastinators, deep in the recesses of YouTube, there lie a group of people, a group of strange beings who create content on the internet. It's living. That's how they spend their days. These strange people. You can think of a cross between Organization 13, the Illuminati, but with just a lot of madness sprinkled in. Okay? They somewhere in the deep, dank, dark, dingy recesses of YouTube, these outcasts, these weirdos, these freaks came together, and they formed an alliance where they would make the greatest podcast that ever was in the history of the internet. The Procrastinators Podcast. As they had dubbed themselves, the Procrastinators. And thus the Procrastinators Podcast, also known as the PCP, was born. And let's start with elaborating on that first question. Who are the PCP? Alright, so, the PCP, the Procrastinators, 10 members. Alright, 10 strong. Number 1, Digibro, one of the most influential anime analysis YouTubers on the platform. Sporting over 285,000 subscribers and massive reach and influence throughout the community. The madman of Boxwine and Daki. The Hobo Taku. Next, we have the man of many names and many mediums. The endless one, Endless Jess. One of the most auteur creators on the site. Number 3 is a being where a hippo and a critic came together. The Hypocrite. Probably the best video game reviewer on the entire site, whose amazing comedy and weird visual effects stun all. Number 4, the best YouTuber ever, the best guy ever. Yep, that's what he calls himself. I'm going with it, you're going with it. He is an anime analysis who also dabbles in some manga and some video games and makes probably the most tightly edited YouTube videos almost ever. Yeah, almost ever. But they don't come out a lot. A man of musculature and pizzazz. He's one of the members of the PCP who kind of keeps everything from falling apart, shall we say. And next, we have that man's brother. We go from a shining superstar to a small, dingy man in a dingy basement eating leftovers. It's Ben Saint of Patreon.com. Yes, Ben Saint, an artist of SaintComics.com, who makes many a comic and also runs a Pokemon Nuzlocke series. Alright, on to the back half now. Number 6 is the Davu. A beautiful man with a beautiful mind. Davu is a video game analyst and is also currently employed as Digibro's editor. He's an excellent editor, he has excellent job, and he has the best of opinions. Alright? Next up, I want to talk about a strange being known as Lethal Aurora Mage. Yes, that's a cool name. Respect it. Alright, Mage is the only female member of the PCP. Proud to be it. And she is generally an artist. A beautiful artist. Works a lot on DeviantArt, though she does make YouTube videos from time to time. And then we come to Tommy Oliver. The stalwart Tommy Oliver, always just hanging on there. A brilliant artist, a brilliant man with computers and technology who has reviewed many a thing over the years. He's a man of many jobs, many professions, and many skills. You'll learn to love him. Now we move on to the younger members of the PCP, starting with the mysterious Munchie, or Munchie Satsky, or Munchie with tiny hats, whatever the hell he wants to call himself. Munchie is well, we'll get to Munchie in time. I will explain Munchie. And finally, the most recent addition to the entirety of the PCP, the professional anime connoisseur Mumkey Jones, who makes Mumkey's anime reviews. At least he did. And now he makes other things. And all the Nuzlocks. What's a Nuzlock? I'll explain that in time. Anyway, so now that we know who the PCP are, I'm going to lay down how this video series, how these lessons will be laid out. Now, in the description, you can find your syllabus, when the quizzes are going to be, some study guides, and etc. And I expect all of you will be studying every day and every night to learn this! Until you know just as much about the PCP as I do. Good. Okay, so. Also, yeah, drinking game. Everything's got to have a drinking game, including this class. Take a sip whenever I slick my hair back. I'm weird like that. I do it a lot. Maybe it's a nervous tick. Maybe I'm just vain. Let's find out in time. We'll find out in time. Now, how will this lesson be set up? Okay, every day. Not every day. No. Maybe, maybe 5 come out in an hour. Maybe you'll wait a month. I don't even know. I do this whenever I want to do this. Okay, so we're going to be laying down how the PCP formed, which is actually probably going to be bulk of the time, because basically, I'm going to be summarizing around 4 years of internet history in this lesson, and farther into the future. Alright? Because the PCP's only been around for a year. You have to understand that. The Procrastinators podcast only been around for around 16 months. But the artists who make up it have been on the internet for much longer than that, and we have to talk about their careers. That's what we're here for, to learn about the careers of these strange men, what we can learn from them, how we can study them, and make ourselves better people for it. Okay, so here's what we do. We're going in chronological order. We start at the very beginning, and we're moving on. And we're going to talk about how this group formed. Now, in order to do that, we're not going to talk about all of them at once. Instead, especially because some of them are much older than others, you got Tommy Oliver and Ben Saint and Endless Jess on the back end at 20. And then you got Munchie, who's like 16. Yeah, I know. It makes me hate myself, too. Don't worry about it. You're not alone. Basically, I'm going to tell you of how all these crazy people happen to come together. Okay? And in order to do that, we got to pick a starting point. And so the starting point for this series is going to be the artists that I am personally most accustomed with and who know the most about. My speciality, if you will. We're going to start with Digibro. We're going to start with his career, and we're going to move forward until he hits a person. Okay? Until he makes contact. And then we're going to go back, and we're going to see how that guy's career came to that point, and then we're going to keep moving with everybody. And eventually, we'll add up all 10, and then we'll move forward. Comprende? Capiche? Capash? Capoosh? Yeah, you know it. You got it. We're going to do it all the time and every time. Stay on the train, boys and girls. It's going to be a wonderful ride into the Procrastinators 101. Yes. Okay, well, that was like way more flamboyant than I planned it on being. It just came out that way. Sometimes I just do things. Alright, so see you in lesson 2 when we talk about the origins of the Digibro. See you later, Weavers.